It's short way and I paved the way. I got money to blow, so I came to play. Bad bitches to the flow, gon' shake that ass. Let me see you work it, gon' make the cash. Arch your back, touch your toes, hit a split on the dick. Come on, show me something I ain't never seen in this bitch. VIP drinking Henny getting lit, that's right. Backwoods burning trees on clouds tonight.
Say what? Say what? Show out, show out. Say what? Say what? Show out, show out. Say what? Say what? Now show out, show out. Say what? Say what? Now show out a little bitch. Left cheek, do it. Right cheek, do it. Left cheek, do it. Right cheek, do it. Left cheek, do it. Right cheek. Now shake that, shake that, shake that shit. Now left cheek, do it. Right cheek, do it. Left cheek, do it. Right cheek, now left cheek, do it. Right cheek. Now shake that, shake that, shake that. Was in the club and guess who I see? What up? This pretty fucking pussy, you know what that means? She got the legs spread wide, the arch ain't never seen. When I see that pussy, all I can say is believe when she got that ass looking good, she got that Paramount scene. It's a finesse, boys, and you know we staying on the scene. We got that chart top of shit, that bad breaking shit. Now give me my Billboard, motherfucking Grammy. Say what, say what? Show out, show out. Say what, say what? Show out, show out. Say what, say what? Now show out, show out. Say what, say what? Now show out a little bitch. Can y'all hear me? Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Hold on, give me a second. Let me get my face on in here. Well, happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody who's out here under the sound of my beautiful and lovely voice. Hold on, give me a second. Let me get myself together. Hold on, let me get my face on in here. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. There I go. Live from the Wendy Williams studio. Hold on, let me stop. Hold on. I play too much, man. Hold on, let me take this out. Y'all know where we are. Y'all know we is live, loud, and in color in the marvelous garage. Damn. Okay, so let me tell y'all, we got a lot of things to talk about. We got a lot of people to speak on, a lot of people that we need to breathe some life into their careers because their careers is falling off. Now I know that some people, this may be their first time tuning into the show. My name is Ashton Kuhmillie, and this is the Ashton Kuhmillie Show, and I am here to give you the tea and the hot topics and the dish on basically all the celebrity hot topics and tea that is going on that you don't have to keep up with because I keep up with it for you. Give me a second. I got me some emails. Okay. So as y'all seen on the thumbnail, we got a lot of things to talk about, a lot of people to talk about, a lot of people to speak on. And like I said, a lot of people to breathe on. We got to talk about Escape and SWV and that flop of a show that we continue to broadcast on Bravo. We're going to talk about how many people is truly watching the show and the fact that nobody really is watching that show. We're going to talk about Blac Chyna, her brand new face. Well, actually, Blac Chyna is actually going to go back to her original face to the best that she can. She's going to give it the best that she can and get her original face. Also, we're going to speak on Jussie Smollett from Empire. Jussie Smollett is having a documentary on all the lies, deceit, and the betrayal and how he wanted to be the gay Tupac in the world in the midst of the time when basically Black people was getting off, beat up, harassed, disrespected by cops. Regardless of skin color, the cop was doing it. And it was beating them up. And we had people just calling the police on Black people. And he was trying to make a point in a statement at the expense of being Black and also at the expense of being Black and gay at the same time and causing more disgrift and more rift and more pressure and divide between the communities of the Blacks and the gays. And we're also going to talk about the football player named Ja Morton, real name Demetrius, who wants to be the first ever NBA thug. We're going to get into that right there. And I know that y'all want me to talk about this whole Evelyn and I can't even think of the other person, Evelyn and
Tamar getting engaged on the Queen's Court. Ain't nobody got time for that bullshit that they over there spewing. And I can't even tell you what network it come on, if it even come on the network, or if it even come on television, or if it even come on this. Hell, it probably come on Fox Soul for all we know. But anywho, thank y'all so much for sticking around and supporting the channel. We is at 230 something subscribe, 235 subscribers after this video. We is really tuning in to getting the subscribers to grow. So make sure that you like this video, share this video, comment this video, and just, subscribe to this channel. Get yourself engaged and get interactive. First off, we're going to talk about Blac Chyna and her brand new face. Blac Chyna has been going around. Hold on, let me get a picture of her while I'm doing this. Blac Chyna's been going around seeing doctor after doctor after doctor, laying on table after table after table, getting on chair after chair after chair as she can get, trying to get as lucky as she can on this St. Patrick's Day to get back to her brand new default zero-looking face that she had at birth. And we are going to be previewed and privileged to be able to go along on the journey with Miss Blac Chyna to see if she can actually find a doctor who can get her back on route to finding her original face. Now, honestly, we have never truly seen Blac Chyna's real face. But Blac Chyna's out here documenting the pictures, the video and everything on her Instagram, so everybody can see on her Instagram live. She really want everybody to really get into her and her face and really, get, help her. Now, what has sparked this off, if you want to know what has sparked it and what has got into it, is when she was on the Grammys. Blac Chyna was out here on the Grammys, and Blac Chyna was spotted. She came out and she seen looking like a jigsaw puzzle. Because she had these big lumps in her face. She had these big lemons that just sit her face like this. Just like this. And somebody told her and, instructed her that was cute. Let me see. Blac Chyna Grammy. Oh, let me show y'all. She said that this look right here is not of her. She said that this look disgusts her. Let me show y'all. Let me share the screen with you real quick. Hold on. Share the screen to make it big because I want y'all to see the look of disgust. Okay, here we go. And this is from E! News. This is from the same people who prompted her, who promoted her show. Hold on. Share the screen. Here it go right here. Here you go. Here you go right here. Here you go right here. Here you go right there. There go her face. So as you see, that's Blac Chyna at the 2023 Grammys. And Blac Chyna said that after she seen these pictures surface online and she seen these pictures of herself and she was able to get into what she truly really looks like, Blac Chyna said that she said that this is not of her. She said this is not what she looks like. And she said that she is disgusted. And she cannot believe that she looks like this. And she said that she want to get it removed. She said that this is not healthy for her in her life and her living situation and all that she goes through. That's sad. That look like it hurt. She just got these balls on her face. She got these assists on her face. And I say, somebody told her that was cute. And then here go right here, a picture side by side of her working towards getting her face back. This is ridiculous to all the ladies out there that's trying to go, and no disrespect to any woman trying to get fillers and plastic surgery, trying to get their face done. Because I told y'all in the last video, I'm out here getting laser hair surgery right here. And all right, especially because right here. But I'm not going to go and inject my face with no fillers to go make myself look a certain type of way so I can prop myself up, look a certain type of way, especially at the expense of her being a mother. She has kids. She ain't got kids. She got to go out there and go see. You need, if you're going to go do it, make sure y'all definitely looking up and looking at the doctor and make sure this stuff out here.
Nutrafol is the...
I'm going to try to see if I can pull up a video of Blac Chyna talking about. I really don't know. It's disgusting. Hold on, give me a second. This coming from ET from Entertainment Tonight. Hold on, give me a second. I got the disclaimer running down in the bottom. Look at her face. Hold on. Let me play it.
Changing my life and changing my face. So One of the things that I feel like is going to take me to the next level is obviously taking some of these ass shots out.
Blac Chyna giving herself a make under as part of her so-called life-changing journey.
Now I'm moving here in life so I can grow.
Chyna, who's 34, says she got her first silicone enhancements when she was just 19. 15 years later, she's removing what's left from her breasts and backside.
I'm going to go get my butt.
They say she's removing what she had from her breast and her backside. So as they always said, Blac Chyna ass was fake. And remember, she would sit there and she used to tell y'all that her ass is real. Blac Chyna used to sit there and be like, "Oh, my ass is real. My ass is real. My ass is real." Bro, your ass ain't real. Yo, let me write that down. Her ass and breast removed. Hold on. Here she go. Let's go back to it.
Butt's ox reduced, and also to my breast, because honestly I feel like I'm like past that stage. I've been there, done that. This is actually my 5th time, hopefully my last time getting my.
I applaud her for going out there and doing it, because it's a lot of celebrities out here that's doing this. A lot of celebrities going out here trying to get their face fixed, get their ass fixed, get their body fixed. Remember, K. Michelle just got her ass fixed. But K. Michelle is getting that stuff removed out her body. Remember on the video, her ass literally flopped like that. Anyway, back to Blac Chyna. Let's stick to the subject, honey. Hold on. It's loading. She's trying to get all that stuff off her face. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all know how it
Hopefully
is.
my last time getting my breast done.
She's not
Y'all know how it is in garage.
only changing the way she looks, but how much of her we get to see. On the Jason Lee Show, Chyna announced she's getting rid
Let's watch.
of her OnlyFans page, which
Hold on. Let me let it load for a little bit. But that's crazy. They getting ready to talk about how Blac Chyna said she's finna get rid of her OnlyFans. Now, Chyna, I understand you lost that lawsuit with the Kardashians, but hey, I just realized she got on 2013 Nicki hair. That's 2013 Nicki wig. You see with the little patches right here on the side of it, stuff like that, the little leopard spots right there, a real bar spot, shit like that. But that's crazy how for her to do that, and that's definitely a wig, because I definitely see the lace front from right. I'm seeing very much so lace off up in there right there. And you see these cheekbones she's right here trying to get rid of all up, and I wish I had a marker all up in there, all up in here. She's trying to get rid of that nose area, that point, that right there, that Kylie point. 'Cause remember, she was trying to get her man back from Kylie, so she has to go. She went and tried to alter her face to go back, to look like that. That's why she give that Kardashian look that she got, that original, that face. You see, she got the lips and stuff. Remember when she did the duck lips when she was trying to talk about college? Yeah, that's a cute necklace, though, right? Right? Get inside necklace against this old Nico wig she got on. Let's go ahead and watch the video. Let's watch it together, chat. Y'all know we got to load it in the garage. Honey. Y'all don't believe it? I'm not true to why this loaded. I am going to go get an internet box for the back. And it's going to actually happen sooner than you think, y'all. Sooner than you think. Y'all, we going up around here. Thanks for everybody who donate to the channel. I'll put the Cash App in the link description below if I remember. If you don't remember, it's $Calm Corner. Yes, indeed. Hold on. Yes, indeed.
reportedly made her hundreds of millions of dollars.
It's like people that I had to.
She just made the same face I made it. Look, we make the same.
Off certain business relationships I had to kind of cut off. So I just wanted to just really focus on me, trying to set an example for my kids. And
that's her talking about why she don't want to do the OnlyFans no more. Pete the Delion in the back. Pete, remember this show only
hopefully
airs on
inspire
Remote.
some people to even try it, because
She looked like the devil right there. She looked like Oh my, look,
around like alcohol and like it's drugs here, this, you know what I mean?
look at this. Look at them veins. Whoosh, whoosh. And then whoosh, whoosh. And then these look like, oh my God, my goodness. I think we need to leave this lady alone at this point. This lady, I think this is just emotional. I think she's going through the Blac Chyna disease at this point.
And it's really easy to get like sucked into that.
Those some cute shoulder pads though. While we buffer, cute shoulder pads, great lip color. I'm not gonna lie, the face right here is okay. It's okay. If you think the face is okay, I think her face look okay.
Into that world.
Those kids, 10-year-old King Kyra.
She got her nails on. You see her nails? We finna just take this out because I just ain't got time for the keep up.
Practice.
She also wants to be around for a long time for her babies. Another reason why she's done dumping her pumped up look.
Because you can get sick,
There you
you
go.
can die, have complications, and all this other crazy stuff. I haven't had any crazy complications since I got it. I got it when I was 19 years old. But now I'm moving here in life. So I want out of my ass so I can grow.
She gave fans an update after the surgery.
Whew. I'm in recovery mode right now. Got my bandages on. As you can see, got my breasts reduced. One of the best decisions I could have done in a very long time. I had to like come out, show out, you know? I'm doing good. I'm just feeling blessed right now.
Chyna's never been shy about her personal drama. Last year, she unsuccessfully sued the Kardashians for $100 million, accusing them of damaging her career. She now admits she's learned something from the famous family.
Kourtney said you ruined her whole wedding thing because all her sisters were in court with you and not over there with her fitting on the dresses.
Because they stick together.
Girl, that was Blac Chyna talking about how she finna get back to her regular face, get back to her brand new face. Shout out to everybody in the chat that's enjoying the conversation. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody in the chat. Blac Chyna say that she's getting rid of her ass and her breasts. Blac Chyna said that she wants to go back to her original Angela face. Blac Chyna said she's tired of looking like a Jenner / Kardashian. Blac Chyna said that after she lost this $100 million lawsuit with the Kardashians, she said that she want to look like a regular black person. You're too late. That's ridiculous. That's your problem. That's that people's problem. People think that they can do what they want, cross over when they want to. Do what they want, cross over, and come back and forth, jump the straddle, back and forth, however they want to. You can't do that. That's not right. And that's not fair. Why ain't nobody telling me my life one now? Anywho, moving on to the next story for the next cool. All right. Go ahead and scratch Blac Chyna and her new face. Blac Chyna's and her new face off. Way to black that off. Let's go ahead and talk about the next little heifer on the goddamn on the call that thing on the thumbnail. Talk about Kandi Burruss. Y'all know Kandi and Escape. Kandi Burruss. That's how Miss Kandi, Miss Lil Kandi. Talk about Kandi and SWV in the Escape show, and why nobody is watching this show, because I was watching. Y'all know, remember when I did the watch along? When I did the watch along, I remember the video got kicked off YouTube because remember we was watching the watch along, you know, the SWV show. But then we got kicked off YouTube and we had to watch it on watch. And everybody who follow me on Facebook, who like the page on Facebook, follow me on Facebook, they all know that we still was watching the show. We was still carrying on with the show. And remember I made the comment. I said it's crazy how we sitting here watching the whole Escape and SWV show for free on YouTube. And it was episode 1. After episode 1 happened, then we started talking about episode 2. We said episode 2 was on YouTube too. We said, well, now girl, they had episode 3. And my mom said, "Child, they must be putting them on." But my mom said, "Bravo must be putting it on the YouTube because ain't nobody watching the show." I rest my case. Ain't nobody watching the show. Do y'all know only 400,000 people had watched the SWV and Escape show when it aired on Bravo when it last aired? Yes. So and we watching all this chitter chatter on the shade room. Everybody trying to get into it, trying to figure out did the sister steal the money? Did what's going people to talk about this? It's kind of like somebody paying these people to paint this. I know I just went out. Okay, so here I come. So yeah, so it's like they paying people to paint this narrative in a whole while nobody's watching the show. Um, every time you go in the shade room, you see them talking about how the sisters owe each other $30,000 and blah 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 blah. Let me show y'all. First of all, let me show y'all the ratings. What? Bravo. Here we go. Hold on. Let me show y'all the ratings because I don't want y'all to think I'm lying because I'm tired of people saying that people just sit up and talk about candy. They be like, all y'all do on the internet is talk about candy. Candy, 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 candy. Y'all be talking about candy. Candy, 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 candy. All y'all do is talk about that on the internet. First of all, if and then y'all say y'all talk about candy for clicks and views. You talk about candy for like you talk about candy because y'all talk about candy because y'all talk about candy because that. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. First of all, quiet do not want to talk about candy doing clicks and views because ain't nobody watching nor let alone boom.